And we are live.
Live on Twitch. Sorry, man. I've been gassy. So like I've been burping it, not farty gassy, but like I've been burping this shit all day. You can keep this in the podcast too, because I don't give a fuck. Because our Twitch streamers are gassy too. Not all of them. I'm just saying, as humans,
they be burping.
Niggas be gassy. Niggas be gassy.
And be burping too.
Everyone. That's not just a strictly Buzz thing. But hi guys, how you doing?
Hello.
Welcome back to episode. Let's see, 1, 2,
5,
3, 4. Episode 4
episode
of
4,
the
okay.
Streamer Collab Cast with your hosts, Buzz Lightskin. That's with 2 N's. Once I get partnered with Twitch, I'm gonna make it 1 N. But for now, it's with 2 N's. And you are.
I am the big Yo Infamous, aka just Yo Infamous. Okay.
Very cool. Very epic of you. Yeah, yeah, rub it in my face. Whatever. I don't give a shit.
Just the one. Guys.
So but yeah, in case you're new to the podcast, this is a streamer collab cast dedicated to helping out, smaller streamers, people who are interested in streaming, people who are trying to increase their growth on streaming, who might have been streaming for a while. And also we encourage everyone who's 21 plus to take a shot every time Buzz says streaming in the intro, but regardless, yeah, let's go ahead and just start it off.
Cool. Sounds good.
Yes, sir. So first
Drink
question.
responsibly.
Yes. Oh, absolutely. Don't drink responsibly. Don't drink and drive. That's stupid.
Do not drink and drive.
And if you drink and drive, you're a dick.
Yeah, absolutely.
Sorry.
Not sorry.
Okay.
Maybe not too sorry.
No, not sorry though. But anyways, this isn't the drinking and driving collab cast. This is the streamer collab cast. So I've got a question. Now, like I said, I usually defer to you and let you answer first because 1, you've been streaming for longer, and 2, it'd be weird if I asked the question and immediately answered and then moved on.
Okay.
And you were just there, like the pretty face of the streamer collab cast, right? Exactly. Just like, exactly. But would you say streaming for long periods of time is better or worse? So like if I'm playing a game, let's say I'm doing Red Dead Redemption role play, and I'm streaming for 8 hours, would you recommend streaming for longer, for shorter, or what are your thoughts on that?
I feel like, well, we're going to get your thoughts too, obviously, but
yeah.
I feel like to be streaming for longer in a niche space like that, I feel like it's a pretty good thing because, longer, the likelihood of you being found is higher in a more niche environment, right? However, if you stream for 8 hours and you're playing Valorant, nobody's going to find you in Valorant. So I feel like a 3-hour, 4-hour stream on Valorant and then you cut that up in YouTube videos as opposed to an 8-hour stream, and then I feel like it would be better. It depends on what game you're playing versus like just one. If it's more niche, then you can stream for probably about I'd probably cap it out at about 6 hours. And just because I don't know, just streaming on Twitch or in general isn't a great way to be found, honestly.
No.
What do you think?
I think honestly, it really depends on how much fun you're having. Like obviously it's going to work better for niche games, but even for even for bigger games, like let's say Fortnite, for example, I remember seeing, in the early Fortnite days, you'd be streaming customs and shit, and you'd be getting like 30 and 40 people on like at once. So it really does depend, because you, for example, that big group, it was you, Lars, Dobby, I think Rot was somewhere along the way. Basically, it really does depend on how much fun you're having. Shout out my boy Rot, shout out my boy Lars, shout out my boys Dobby. But
shout out the boys, man.
Exactly. But yeah, it really just does depend on how much fun you're having. So guys, I'm gonna give you the little league football speech, but go out there and have a good time because if you're there, more people, regardless of what game you're playing, more people are going to be attracted to your stream if you have a good title, if you have energy, and because you could stream for 6 hours, but if you're just streaming deadpan, like nobody's gonna give a fuck. So you could stream every day 365, probably see no traction if you're just doing dead, if you're not entertaining. So
and there is a niche for that too. Some people just want to watch the game, but I feel like
I'm just saying, a lot of the big streamers though, like I'm saying if for people who want to make it big, you gotta put in a little bit of energy. Streaming requires energy. So streaming for long periods of time, better or worse, it really does depend, like you said.
And you got to balance it between like, why do you want to stream? Why are you streaming? You know, I feel like if you're streaming just to have fun and like hang out with people, then I guess, you know, it just, you know, play until you're not having fun anymore. But if you want to grow, find a niche environment, stream for like 3 or 4 hours, and then go ahead and turn that into, you know, content. We're gonna be saying that a lot. We're gonna be saying that a lot.
I think we have said that a lot, actually.
Yeah.
So guys, if you're on episode 4 and you're still not doing it, do that shit.
Do that.
YouTube,
do that. We're
TikTok,
telling you to do that. Yes.
Twitter, everything.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Next question. How do you stay motivated and engaged with your audience during long streaming sessions? So for those days when you're doing 6 to 8 hour streams, how exactly do you stay entertaining?
For those, I feel like you definitely got to make it entertaining for yourself. If you're playing a game you don't enjoy for 6 to 8 hours, then you're not going to be that engaging. You're not going to be that entertaining. You're not going to be that attractive to new viewers, honestly. I feel like that is... Go ahead.
How would you make, like, say you're playing a game you really enjoy, a game that's niche. How would you... Something you enjoy, like... Let's say they're doing everything we've said. You know, they're making the YouTube videos. They're in their niche. They're playing games they enjoy that have a moderate amount of viewers. How would they make that entertaining for long periods of hours?
I'd say set challenges for yourself. If you're playing Dead by Daylight, I mean, a couple of things I would say if you're getting bored or you're going to be playing for a long time, put up little challenges for yourself. Like, don't kick gens for this game, or, you know, maybe try to avoid, like, killing one survivor back to back type things, you know, just or if you're playing Valorant, like try to use like one gun only, you know, like maybe try and mix it up, use a judge only, you know. I don't know what you would do in a game like Valheim, but you know, if you're I feel like that game would be tough enough without any challenges or anything, right?
Nah, you could play. I mean, if you're playing a game like Valheim, you're looking for challenges, bro. You could just do like naked runs.
No, fair enough. Or
you just do naked runs. Don't wear armor. Just run around and just shoot things with the worst bow possible. That's exactly what you could do. Exactly. I also looked it up. There are a couple of NSFW mods for that game. Like, surprisingly, I'm not sure why.
Don't do that on stream.
Don't do that on stream. Your ass will get banned.
Do that on stream.
That's the thing, bro. That's the thing. Like, why do people do that? Like, it's the same for Skyrim.
They be horny.
Do it somewhere else. I'm trying to play my game. And I know you're thinking, oh, Buzz, you don't have to look. But like, if I'm scrolling through Nexus and it's like, you know,
through mod list, exactly.
If it's like top 10 mods of all time and it's like big Viking titties and massive Viking schlong, then I'm like, bro, God, I just want to plant berries and shit. Disgusting. I'm not trying to see this. I'm not trying to see Bjorn's berries. You know what I'm saying?
That's unbelievable.
Exactly.
How could you guys do this? Defile the video game scene.
Yeah, it's okay though.
Massive titties. I mean, this is unbelievable. Where
where is
it so that I just know not to go there? You know,
if
what I mean?
saw massive titties in real life, I'd probably vomit. I'd be like,
I'd freak out. Honestly, don't.
I'd get so scared.
That would be insane.
I'd have to like. That's why I wear life alert. I'm just like, click my life.
I might have
alert.
to, you know.
Let someone know.
Just even the thought, bro.
Do you remember that South Park episode where Cartman had the box? It was like his anxiety box. When he got overwhelmed, he just put it on and stay there with his iPod in there.
I remember he was a robot for a minute.
You're talking about Osimo, yeah.
Osimo, yeah.
It was his safe space. He put on his like little helmet, and it was like, all right, guys, see ya. And he just, when he got anxious, he just put it on. That's gonna be me if I see a pair of big, beautiful breasts. But yeah, all that to say, you just set challenges for yourself.
Yeah, set challenges for yourself. If you're getting bored with the game, just make it interesting or switch games. I mean, if you have to really fight for a reason to play a game, I'd say just don't play it, you know?
Exactly. And how do you interact with your community outside of your streaming schedule? Like, what platforms do you use? Do you talk to them? How, you know, stuff like that. How do you keep your presence, I'd say. How do you keep a big presence in your community?
Yeah, you just gotta be active, and I'm doing horrible at this myself. Uh, be active in like your Discord. Make a Discord first of all. If you don't have a Discord, make a Discord. Everybody's making them. And then go ahead and you got to be active in that Discord. Try and be talking in there every day, at least just to make sure that you're. Don't spam it, but at the same time, make sure that you are present and available. You know.
Yep.
Just just to make sure that your community knows that they're building around something bigger than them, and people want to be a part of that. That's part of it.
Exactly.
What do you think?
I think another good one is Twitter.
Twitter's good. Twitter's very good.
For me, I like Twitter because mostly I'm on Twitter a lot more. I don't really use Discord as often as I should, but I've been getting a little bit better at it. Okay. So Twitter is a good place because I can shout out my Twitter, be like, hey guys, follow me on Twitter. I announce when I go live there, this, that, and the other. And plus, if I'm following people that are on Twitch, like let's say Wolf, shout out my boy Deadly Wolfhowl. Follow me on Twitch, Deadly Wolfhowl, twitch.tv/Deadly Wolfhowl.
Yes, sir. That's a big wolf right
Basically, if I see that he sends out like a Twitter alert saying, hey, I'm going live. If he sends out a tweet that says I'm going live, I can retweet that. And even if I don't have a lot of, clout on Twitter, or if someone who doesn't have a lot of Twitter or clout on Twitter like shouts me out or something, retweets my tweet, it's still building a little bit of camaraderie, a little bit of community, because it's like, oh cool, this person who I fuck with is supporting me, it's like and just popping in, saying hi. So I think even Twitch is a good way to stay in contact with your community, because you follow people back who follow you, people who are like consistently in your channel, in your chat. You follow them on Twitch, you see if they're active on streaming, and if they are, just pop in, be like, hey, what's up, ask them how their day was, lurk, ask about the game, be like, yo, are you playing something I'm playing? Well, you wouldn't ask that, you would know, but like if they're playing something you're playing, you could be like, yo, could I hop in, get a game? And they'll be like, no, but or they might say yes.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Or you guys can talk about the game itself. Keep going.
Exactly. It's all, or just shoot the shit. Like, it's all about having fun.
Yeah.
And it really is just social media, maintaining a social media presence. I would advise, and I feel like this is common knowledge, but don't give out personal information on.
Don't do that
unless you're. No, I'm not even gonna say unless, but like it's. At the end of the day, like, friends, if you've known each other for like a very, 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 very long time, like, obviously, it's different, but like as a general rule of thumb, don't keep it to social media, because it's just building community is cool, but like at the same time, you gotta maintain your personal life.
So basically, just don't give out your IP to the random man, just asking for it,
who promised you like 30 Robux, like
it's for 30 Robux. Come on now, exactly. Be real.
Yeah, 25. Take it or leave it. But
Jedi negotiator.
Exactly. But did you say Jedi negotiator?
Jedi negotiator. Yeah.
Okay, let's talk about Mad. That was a good ass show. Like, I'm seeing more people on like social media, like Instagram and Twitter. They're like, wait a minute, this shit was actually good. I was like, they called us Mad Men because we've been watching Mad Men.
You get it?
But seriously, it's like that shit was good as hell, and like it felt like nobody watched it. Like, I would ask people, like people we were hanging out with at the time. It was like, yo, you watch Mad? Like, no. Okay. Oh. No one to talk about it but you.
Exactly. It was a niche, fucking very show, niche. Man.
Weird as fuck, though.
It was. I think that's why it was niche, because it was just oddly animated. It was like one of those like Robot Chicken type shows, where it was like a claymation, but at the same time, like sometimes it wouldn't be claymation. It was a very interesting little show. I did enjoy the spoofs it did, though. Those were
Jedi Negotiator.
Yep. It was like Star Wars, and what was it? Progressive or some shit? It was
no. It was Priceline Negotiator. So Priceline.
Oh, Priceline.
Is Priceline still around? Hold up.
Is that still a thing?
Priceline.
Did they had like a travel agency? Who the fuck was that?
Huh?
They had like a secret agent or somebody, right?
Oh, you're talking about Spy versus Spy?
No. I'm talking about the Priceline Negotiator. Wasn't it?
They had James Tiberius Kirk from Star Trek. They had Captain Kirk.
They had
selling people
Captain Kirk
insurance, travel
selling
insurance. Yeah.
I cannot believe.
Yeah, William Shatner.
That's crazy.
The original one, he was like, "Hey guys, please buy this travel insurance because your tire might get off."
Yeah, wasn't he in an epic rap battle of history?
Yes,
He
yes.
did,
That,
yeah,
well,
he
okay,
was.
so it wasn't him. I think it was like someone else. It was someone else playing a spoof of him.
Okay,
But basically, bro,
well,
he
not
actually
him
talks
himself,
like that too.
but yeah, that character.
Yeah.
I was like,
that Kirk.
Yeah, it was Captain Kirk
like,
yeah.
Yeah, because like it's like the reboot happened where they had Chris Pine, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And I honestly, I'm gonna keep it a buck. This might get us a lot of flack, but I don't like the original Star Treks. Like I've seen bits and pieces, but I'm like I can't get into them. It's not because
I don't know if I've seen them. I might have. Have you seen
like,
all of them?
The originals?
Yeah.
No,
Are you talking about the show or the were there movies before?
There were movies like Wrath of Khan.
Oh,
and shit like that.
I don't know if I've seen those actually,
bro.
So I can't talk. They might be ass.
They might be. Who played Khan? Because, bro, that wardrobe, the dude who dressed Khan in that show was horny as fuck. Because like, bro's no dead ass. Because bro's okay. Look, I'm moving my mic. Bro's like neckline was down to his belly button. He was like, I'm gonna keep it a buck though. Bro was bulky as fuck. Like nigga strode on the set, killed fucking Spock, and was like, nah, he was that dude. He was that dude. He was wearing a lot of fur though. A lot of fur. Harry is not. He wasn't even hairy. He was waxed like a figure made of wax. Chiseled though, like a god in a very dipping V line. But anyways, that's no, yeah, he was exposing a lot of cleavage.
Good shit that to him, keeping that up.
Yeah, good for him. I hope he's doing well.
Yeah, he's probably doing great.
This is a streamer podcast. Let's
StreamerCollabs, by the way.
That's fine. Hey man, that's fine. Hey, that's fine. If we were just talking about streaming stuff, people would be like, okay.
Yeah,
but obviously,
never know what's gonna happen.
There's obviously gonna be someone who be like,
StreamerCollabs cast.
Talk about streaming. Like they're gonna be sitting there mad as fuck.
And we're talking about things other than streaming. It's our podcast, okay? We get to talk about whatever we want.
Yeah,
if we want to talk about some dude's V-line and a fucking Wrathicon,
we'll do V-neck, not his V-line. I don't want to talk about his V-line.
That's what we.
Yeah, I know I said V-line, but I was talking about V-neck, not the creases that lead to his genital region. That's not what we were discussing. I mean, good for him. He might have had one. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Bro was in very good shape. So like
oh yeah, at the time, you got a little V-neck going on too.
That was like 60 years ago though, so he might be a little wrinkly, a little older, but
that's usually what happens.
That doesn't mean the V-line isn't intact. I don't know, man.
I mean, who's really to know? Who's really to know? Honestly.
We'll have to get him on the podcast and ask him. We'll just have to get on the podcast and ask him. He can't show it, obviously, but we'd have to ask. Like, be like, hey, bro, you keeping it tight?
Next question.
Next question. How do you manage your time as a... Hey, man, this is StreamerCollabs Cast.
This is StreamerCollabs Cast.
StreamerCollabs Cast. How do you manage your time as a Twitch streamer?
Your one-stop shop. I'd say use time blocks. Time blocking is something that is very difficult, but it's very useful. Honestly, you got to just take out time to stream, to edit, to do your own work, and for family time if you're, if that's something that, you are interested in. But I'd say time blocking is going to be your best friend when it comes to, trying to figure out what time to stream, what time to edit, because you got to edit. If you want to stream and you want to grow, you got to edit. I mean, come on now,
YouTube Shorts are your best friend. And YouTube is your bester friend.
True.
And TikTok could possibly be your bestest friend. Who knows? But yeah, I would say, like you said, time block and make a schedule. If you have a computer, I'm going to bet you use Google Chrome, which means you have a Google account. Probably. Take advantage of Google Calendar. Hook that shit up to your phone and be like, yo, okay, so this from, let's say, 12 p.m. to 3 p.m., I'm going to be editing. From 3:30 to 4:40, I'm going to be doing this or that. Just setting a schedule and having reminders is crucial to staying on top of things. Like, I've recently, like with streaming and stuff, and like my own personal work, I've been feeling like, a little overwhelmed.
Yeah.
So I've started to really like hunker down on, getting scheduling my day out at the beginning. Like I wake up, I meditate, I read, and then I get my schedule together and I'm like, okay, so this is what I'm doing today. And don't overextend yourself. So it's easy to say, I'll do 6 hours of editing now, then I'll do all my work in 4 hours. Like, bro, just like section your day out, like Infamous said, section your day out, have direct blocks for, specific tasks, and please take time for yourself, because if you don't take breaks, you're going to burn out, and then you're going to feel mad at yourself because you're not being productive. But in reality, you've just been so productive that you're just feeling burnt out now, and no work is going to get done for a while.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Gotta stay aware of that burnout, man. It'll be a beast.
Beastie weasty.
Burnout's a beastie.
We've also talked about burnout a lot on the channel. So
it's a real thing among streamers.
Yeah. It's a real thing.
It's a real thing, guys. Okay. It's here. Okay.
I think we just talked about that, actually. What strategies do you use to balance streaming with other responsibilities in your life? Yeah, it's just time blocks.
Just time blocks, Google Calendar, like you said.
And knowing your priorities. Like, streaming it's good, but don't neglect, like,
the rest of your life.
Don't neglect the rest of your life in search of fortune and glory, because like we said, bro, like
fortune and glory.
Not everyone who makes a Twitch account and streams Fortnite is going to be Ninja. Like, let's be real.
Every single one.
We got to get Ninja on the podcast at some point, because we
talk
about him a lot.
What he's gonna say, what's going on in Tyler Ninja Blevins' head, man? I just want to know. I just want to talk to him.
Man, the myth, the legend.
Exactly, man.
We gotta like.
He's actually streaming on like all platforms right now, which I think is pretty insane. I think I scrolled past him on TikTok once. I don't know. It's insane to me what he's doing, just because he has to like change the the format for TikTok as well. So he could be he's streaming to YouTube, TikTok, Twitter, and it's like all these are different like spots. So it's I think that's really smart, the fact that he's keeping like probably, I don't even know how many viewers that would be across all platforms, but yeah, I think that's very smart. That is very good
to say a fuck ton of people are watching Ninja, because niggas who don't have Twitch or might be banned on Twitch are watching them on YouTube, TikTok, Facebook Live.
Just scrolling past him on TikTok, bro. That shit happened to me. I forgot about Facebook as well.
Bro was streaming on LinkedIn. Like, I'm looking for an application. It was like, hey, yo, my boy Tyler's live.
Oh, she's got a victory royale. W Tyler.
Well, golly. But yeah, man. That's another good thing. I don't know if we've talked about it, but Restream.io. Restream.io is basically a tool that you can sign into, and it allows you to stream across all platforms. And now that that's not banned on Twitch anymore, right? I'm pretty sure you can do that now on Twitch. Yeah. They were a little weird about that for a while, but I don't think they're weird about it anymore. But basically, Restream.io allows you to stream to multiple platforms at a time. Like we said, YouTube, TikTok, Twitch. And that's one of the best ways you can grow your audience. I used it for a while, but then I think Twitch kind of was like, hey, knock it off. And I was like, yes, sir. And I stopped. But now they're like, hey, guys, we're losing people. So if you want to like do that now, you can. I was like, okay. So now we do it. But hey, man, at the end of the day, like, I'm not gonna dick ride Twitch or anything, but I can kind of see why they wouldn't want people doing that. Like, it makes sense from a business standpoint. Like, for you and me, at the time, it was annoying, because it's like, how am I supposed to grow if you're limiting where I can stream, and I'm obviously not seeing the growth I want here? But for them, it's like, I don't want them to make money.
Basically,
like, they're about their paper, bro.
Exactly.
Like my boy Paperboy.
Paperboy, shout out Atlanta, by the way. That show's
beautiful
really good.
show.
Season 3 got a little weird, and I still don't know what shoes Teddy's wearing in the Darius is wearing in the Teddy Perkins episode. But season 4 is starting off great, in my opinion.
Season 3 was good as fuck.
Season 3 was weird, but it was good. Weird. But it was just very abstract, and it was such a stark switch up from the first 2 seasons, where we're like following Paperboy and Earn and Darius, and everybody's doing their own thing, or doing the they're on tour basically. But then season 3 is like super abstract. We're like kind of going episode by episode, and then season 4 is like it seems like we're getting back to the core characters, and I don't know. Streamer Collabs Cast is really excited to see where Atlanta is going
goes from here.
From season 4 on.
I'm mad as fuck though. Like we only just got introduced to these characters, bro. Like 30 episodes ago. Now we only have like 8 left.
Yeah,
So
you're telling me so likable too. Like I don't know.
Exactly.
Everyone
is so likable.
Yep,
it's crazy. Especially Darius. Shout out my boy Darius. What's his actor's name, bro?
I don't know.
I love that dude.
Yeah, that dude's a goat. That dude's a goat for real.
Excellent actor.
Yeah.
But all right, next question. Let's talk about
Taco Bell.
How do you handle technical
Taco Bell moving?
I thought you were doing the Paperboy song, but with Taco Bell. Okay. I was like
Taco Bell. All about that Taco Bell.
I'm gonna be honest, bro. That shit goes kind of hard. Like the first time I heard Paperboy, I was like, okay.
Damn.
But then I heard it again. I was like, all right. And then third time I was like, you got anything else? Like this mixtape kind of long. It feels like the same song all over and over. But
song mixtape, buddy. The fuck?
Exactly. That's a demo reel, my boy. But
it's a damn movie, buddy.
But how do you handle technical issues or equipment failures during a stream? And what backup plans do you have in place to ensure that your stream runs smoothly?
Depends on what you mean by technical issues. Like if your computer's shutting down, like that's like a whole day turnaround, I feel like, because you got to figure out and troubleshoot and stuff. But like if your game is crashing or your camera's freezing, like just turn off the camera. It's gonna be way easier to fix it off stream when there's no pressure than to try and fix it on stream and you got people tuning in, tuning out, stuff like that. If your camera's freezing and stuff, then just cut it off. If you're dealing with like Streamlabs stuff, then maybe mess with your settings off stream. But basically you're gonna want to deal with the least amount of problems you can on stream. What are your thoughts?
I think, yeah, like you said, you have to be flexible. You have to be like Bruce Lee said, you got to be formless. You got to be shapeless, like water.
Like water.
Because if your camera, like you said, isn't working, just turn that shit off. If the game you really like to play is crashing, try something else. Again, it's all about maintaining flexibility. And plus playing something else provides a little bit of variety to your channel, which will bring in possibly a new audience, new people. And then you just all about the issues that you're facing. What were you gonna say?
I was just gonna say, like, if somebody comes in like, yo, where's this game? You just be like, yo, this game wasn't working today, so we're playing this game today. For it's all about, like you said, it's all about flexibility and being able to pivot and deal with the problem as it pops up. But you're also gonna want to not deal with each individual problem if you have already started streaming. If you're about to start streaming, you're doing your checklist, your setup and stuff. Like, oh, my monitor is not coming on. Well, maybe don't start stream in 5 minutes if your monitor is gonna take you 20 to fix. Like don't start stream with a problem, which is also a very good piece of advice. Do not do that.
Yeah, it's better to stream late than stream and then turn stream off and turn stream off because you're trying to figure out why the fuck your monitor isn't working or it keeps flickering or it's broken in half, like shit like that. Just
why is my monitor
it really
broken
is just
in half?
That's a whole other issue if that's what's occurring on your stream.
Yeah,
don't do that. Shit is expensive.
Don't break your monitor.
But I think that's actually gonna cover it for today's Streamy Weenie podcast, bro.
I think that's gonna cover it too, man.
Okay. Anyways, tune in next week, the 27th of March, for episode 6 of the Streamer Collab Cast, where we will talk about more streamers, more collabs, more casts.
Yes, sir.
Do you have any hold up? Do you have any parting words?
No. It's been the Big Yo Infamous.
It's been Buzz Lightskin with 2 N's. Twitch.tv/Buzz Lightskin. We've been the Streamer Collab Cast, and we will see you all next week. Y'all have a wonderful rest of your evening, morning, or afternoon, and take it easy.
Peace out. Bye.